Well, it is Thursday. I know. I said I would vlog on Tuesdays, and I'm being bad. I'm not. Well, I thought you guys got enough of me last week when I did that humongously long vlog that covered the series finale. I can't believe it's been a week. I still can't get over that. People are still talking about it. It was so massive. It was so big. I loved it. Oh my gosh. I can't get enough of that series finale. So I cannot wait to get it when it comes out. I am super excited. So series finale was great. So I thought you guys deserve a little bit of a break. So I decided I'd hold off, and I also have another good excuse that's Star Wars related. I have talked about how much I love playing the Old Republic. It is awesome. I love the guild I belong to, though it's becoming slowly more inactive, but it's so much fun. And my favorite characters to play on the Republic, but definitely my favorite character to play is the Jedi Shadow, which is probably the consular class. I love playing my Shadow. I think it's so much fun to play her, and she's the one I said I was going to go through all the way through all the expansion packs. I'm skipping Rise of the Heart Cartel because that's a pain in the behind. Oh my gosh. Rise of the Heart Cartel just stinks. So I did that with my smuggler, and I have since decided I'm not going to do that anymore because it really has no bearing on the overall story. It's a chapter. It's chapter 4. Rise of the Heart Cartel is chapter 4. But it really doesn't have any kind of bearing on the overall story. It doesn't, affect the rest of the story afterwards. So I just skip it because I did it once already, and it's pretty much the same. Unlike the expansion packs where there's slight variations depending on the character class. Like, for the Jedi, the expansion packs are very self-explanatory. I'm like, why would you go through with anything other than a Jedi? So, Jedi, it's kind of the same. Smuggler and Trooper, it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to do it with my Trooper. So I'm going to do one Jedi, one non-Jedi, and then my Sith, Sorcerer, which is part of the Sith Inquisitor. But I finally got to the expansion packs, and oh my gosh, they were so amazing. I loved playing Shadow of Revan. That was awesome. Rise of the Emperor was awesome. It was so cool. I finally got to the expansion packs. I was like, okay, I gotta take a break. I could not stop playing. It was so good. And then I made a mistake. Spoiler alert, one of the things you can do in Eternal Throne is you have the option, because basically all the companions you've had through up to this point vanish, so you don't have your main base of companions anymore, which means your love interest is gone, which for my Shadow, it's Felix Oreso, and I love that relationship. He's gone, so I'm like, oh... And he's not coming back for a while. They have to re-put him back in the expansion pack. So they have to update the expansion packs to put him back in. So I'm like, oh, so you have an option to start a new romance, a temporary romance with another character named Theron. And I'm like, yes! And I was going to do it. I'm like, oh, but I feel so guilty because I feel like if I do this, I'm cheating on Felix because my character's engaged. So I said no. And then I said wait a minute, that's so stupid. Why would I not want to do this? So... And you can't go back, so I actually have recreated, didn't recreate my character, Holly Rose. I went and I created a second Jedi character, a second Shadow, and her name is Clara Snow. And I have been working so hard since I've created her. I've been playing non-stop almost, taking breaks for food and other things, but I've been playing almost non-stop this character since last Friday when I created her. And I have been playing her like crazy. I stopped long enough to go over and work on Chisei Snow, which, if it sounds familiar, it is because in my head, they're twins. So, I come up, when I make characters for Old Republic, I come up with the most insane backstories for these characters. So, my thing is that Chisei and Clara are identical twins. Obviously, one is Sith and one is Jedi, so let's not focus on that part. And they're both they're gonna do this, and then my backstory is the excuse for why Clara is gonna have a romantic relationship with Theron, even though she's engaged to Felix, is because when the three meet, they become really close friends, and Felix makes Theron promise that if something happens to him, he will take care of Clara. Ding! I am so sappy romantic. So that's where I'm going with this, and if I think about it in terms like that, then I don't feel guilty for what I'm going to have Clara do later. But I have to get back there, and like I said, I just created this character, so I'm just on the first planet of chapter 1, which is Taurus. I'm working on that, and I have to stop playing it for hours a day, because I still have to work on crossing battlefields, too. So it's going to take me 2, maybe 3 weeks plus to get back to where I was, just to get back to start Shadow of Revan. Is going to take me maybe between 2 and 3 weeks, maybe more, to get back to where I was just to start Shadow of Revan, which is where this whole thing starts. So I just have to do that. That's going to take me 2 to 3 weeks. It took me a month almost with Holly Rose, the original one, to get to that point. So now, and I was also with Holly Rose, so I was also playing another character because I was working on my trooper, my Republic Trooper, the same time I was working on my Shadow and my Knight. So I was playing 3 different characters at almost the exact same time. So that's why it took me so long to do Holly Rose, to get her to that stage, because I was doing 2 other characters plus her. This time I'm only focusing on Clara Snow to get her to that point, and then I will start working on Shisei's again. So I will probably not be back to that point until Mackinac Island, which is going to be fun, and I already feel guilty because I don't know how often I'm going to get on to play. So yeah, so I've just been playing games like crazy, and it's been awesome. And other stuff, news, of course, you cannot tell. My hair is gone! Well, it's not gone, but I got it cut yesterday because this is the time of year I usually get it cut. Last year I actually got it cut later. This year I got it cut earlier, but this is what happens. I don't like getting my hair cut. I have talked about this. It is one of my, I don't like it. I don't like getting my hair cut, but it's something I have to do because if I get it cut at least once a year, it looks nicer and a little bit more healthier as I grow it out. So I just come to the conclusion I have to get my hair cut once a year, whether I want to or not, because I like growing it out. Because I like having the long hair to do some cute styles. So I went and got it cut yesterday. I had this really kind of cute haircut. I wanted to try to get it. Was like this length, it was choppy, lots of layers. And the guy does my hair, and then he says, "Oh," and then he gets done. He's like, "I can't do the haircut you wanted because my hair is baby fine. It's like super fine. So because of that, they can't put like a ton of layers in my hair because that would just mess up my hair. So I have like 2 layers. I don't even think I have layers in my hair anymore. So I just have, it's pretty much just, there's some layers. He did layer it a little, but he didn't do it a lot because you can tell my hair is very fine and also very thin. It used to be insanely thick when I was younger, but we had hard water where we lived out in the country, and that thinned my hair. So by the time I really was starting to get interested in my hair, I had no hair to play with. Not that it matters, because even if you have thick hair, fine hair is a pain because nothing stays in your hair. Like, seriously, I have these really cute hair clips. They're beautiful daisies. They won't stay in my hair. They, like, literally slide down. So it's a pain. So I have some hair clips I can use because they bend and hold, but that sucks so much. So this is my hair. This is the result of, like, a 15-minute thing I'm washing. And my mom's laughing because she knows what's going to happen when my hair gets cut this short. If I let it air dry, if I don't blow dry it, which I don't like blow drying my hair. I did it for a while. I hated it. It was a pain. You can see the results right here. My hair. I don't have curly hair. I have wavy hair, but when it gets cut short and I let it air dry and stuff, it just goes doing. And it does that even when I had long hair. My roommate up at Marquette, she thought I had straight hair. When everybody saw me in Marquette for the first time, they, one, thought I had blonde hair because I had so many blonde highlights in my hair. It looked blonde, and apparently I look really good as a blonde. And 2, my hair was straight because the woman who did my hair before I went up to Northern said I should blow dry my hair, so I was blow drying my hair. And when I blow dry my hair, it dries straight. So she thought I had straight hair, and then one day I did not blow dry my hair, and I let it air dry, and my roommate looked at me and goes, "I thought you had straight hair," and I'm like, no. So my hair is partially straight, partially wavy, and it drives me bonkers sometimes. But it looks cute when it's in a good mood. So got my hair cut yesterday. I got some stuff for up north, and I made an amazing discovery. I know you guys probably don't want to talk about my beauty stuff, but I wanted to get some stuff, and I love painting my nails. I don't have them painted right now. But the thing about painting my nails is I don't like using my nail polish remover because it's a liquid kind. It's a pain to use. My mom doesn't like it because it stains our sink, and we just got a new one. So I went to Walmart yesterday because I got my hair cut there, and I was just looking around. I got some more toothpaste and toothbrushes and some other stuff. And then I went and they said, "Oh, they have 5 for $5 for LA Color." I'm like, that's cute. I liked LA Color. It was like one of the first nail polishes I tried. So I was looking, they had like 5 for $5, so I went, and then I saw this. This is LA Colors Nail Polish Remover. Acetone free. It's pear scented. They're pads. They're like white makeup remover wipes. They're nail polish wipes. They're just like what you use to remove your makeup, but for nail polish. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And there's 32 in a pack. They were 94 cents. It said 5 for $1, so I thought they were going to be $1 each, which wasn't too bad. I get to the checkout. They're 94 cents. So my mom, we go to the library. I'm like, oh, I don't have pizza. So we go back to Walmart, and my mom's like, go get more of those pads. Go get more of these. So I'm not using the traditional one. So I went and I got another pear-scented one and a strawberry one. So I'm going to try these out, and these are really good. I will let you guys know because I do not like using the liquid traditional nail polish remover. If I get it in my fingers, which I have small nails to begin with, but then I have really, I'm not trying to flip you off. I like really bad fingernails because I'm always pulling at the skin and stuff. Those sting like so I hate using traditional nail polish remover, and that stuff is acetone free, so I'm hoping that does a really good job. So I got those to try, and if not, I just go back to what I usually do, which is just pick the nail polish off my fingers. But I got some cute colors too. I got a really nice glittery pink one for Easter, so I can't wait to wear that. I also got a top coat. I might go get back and get more top coat because I need to start putting top coat on my nails. So it's nice. And as you can tell, my room looks a little different. My mom, I love my mom. Walmart does this thing where they'll put out a cart and everything on the cart will be like $2. So the first day we went here, as you can see, I have my purses arranged neatly. So this is going to be my good purse from Mackinac Island. I am in love with this purse. I love the strap, which is kind of fitting. It's kind of a native design, Native American design, which is kind of fitting for Mackinac Island because a lot of it there is very much about the history of the Native people, so I like it. So I got that. That was $5. This is a purse my mom bought me. It's a plush backpack. It was $2. I can fit my headphones, my wallet, my phone, my MP3 player, my car keys, hand sanitizer. I could fit a ton of stuff in here. It is awesome. So I love this backpack. I also got a new hat. I got cute gloves too. So I got that. And then we go back another day. And we look, and you see that? That's Sabine's mask. I've been wanting that thing ever since I saw it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. So that was $2. So my mom got it for me, and I came home Monday, and I completely rearranged my, I call this my wall of Lucasfilm animation. Really bad camera angle. Because it is all posters from the animated shows. And so at one end, I have Rex's helmet, and then I have Clone Wars, and then I have Rebels, and now at the other end, I have Sabine's. So it looks really cool. Sabine's, though, is leaning a little bit more further down than Rex's, because Sabine's is a little bit better made. The Rex helmet was from the Halloween store. I got it right before right after Halloween, right before we officially closed. I picked it up because it was like $2. So I live a deal. And then my mom is not a Star Wars fan, but she loves the cute stuff related to Star Wars. If you guys watched the video where I talked about getting, when Chewbacca and Wicket came in the mail, my mom tried to steal both of them from me. First she tried to steal Wicket, and then she saw Chewbacca and she tried to steal Chewie. So my mom loves the cute stuff related to Star Wars. Like, she got me Jin and Cassian and Jin and bobbleheads. I think I said her name wrong. I don't know. But she got me those because she thought they were cute. And they were on sale. So anything cute and on sale. My mom is a huge lover of Chewbacca. So, everybody, say hello to Easter Chewie. My mom, they have the Easter standees at, that is what R2 was. So, I have that giant R2. That was a Halloween decoration. My mom cut off the pumpkin because I wouldn't have wanted it. This, I'm not cutting off the egg because the egg actually says Star Wars. My mom saw this at the store. They had Yoda. But Yoda's cute, but I like Chewbacca. And the egg says Star Wars. With Yoda, I'd want to cut off the basket he's holding because it just has eggs. But his egg says Star Wars, so I'm keeping the egg. So this is what my mom got me. It was like $20. And I'm like, I can't believe it. So she bought this for me. This is Chewie. Sadly, he cannot come up north with me because his feet are hard, so I can't cuddle him. So I've kind of gone on a mini Star Wars shopping spree. So Say hello to little, this is Big Chewy. Then I have Baby Chewy. So I've kind of gone crazy for Star Wars, which if you know me, that's not surprising. So, and speaking of Star Wars, I was at my the party for my uncle at his house, and my cousin Liam doesn't like Star Wars. And it's not just that he doesn't like Star Wars. He will run away from it. I have stickers on the back of my phone. He literally ran away from me at one point. And then I have two other cousins, and they're like huge Star Wars fans. They're like, how are you related to him? Because he doesn't like Star Wars. I'm like, exactly! So it's very weird. I have one brother who, his daughter likes Star Wars. His daughter knows what Star Wars is. She's 7. She kind of likes it. His son, who is 10, does not. And then they got confused by Rogue One. But they once told me that it's better to be a Star Wars fan than a Star Trek fan. Sorry, Trekkies. And I kind of do like Star Trek a little bit. It's not my favorite thing. But then I have another cousin who, for his 50th birthday party, they arranged an early private screening of The Force Awakens because he is that much of a huge Star Wars fan. That's what he wanted for his 50th birthday, so that's what he had. And we didn't go because it was in Lansing. But his kids are major Star Wars fans. He is a huge Star Wars fan, so it's very, it's very weird how that turned out in the family, but it was nice. It was funny. Oh my gosh, what else? Oh, I don't have cable anymore. See? That's my Blu-ray player. My cable box is right there. Ah! I can't point with this camera. It's that thing with the remote on it. That's my cable box. I disconnected my cable on Monday. Well, Monday's when I did everything. Monday, I disconnected my cable box because we're getting rid of cable. Sometime we have to turn in the boxes, the remotes before, I think, March 24th. So I just went ahead, even though I'm just going to catch everything I want to catch I can find online. And so I just decided to go ahead, unplug it, because I'm not using it. You know, I said it, Rebels was the only reason I begged my mom to let us keep cable for as long as we did. My mom actually wanted to get rid of it last month. I said, no, please not, because I talked about this. I begged my mom to keep cable until after Rebels went off the air, because I wanted to watch it live and not catch it online. So Rebels was really, I think, the only reason, not the only reason, but my mom kept cable until the 25th, but we had to turn everything in by the 24th to get out of it, so we don't have cable anymore. Well, we still do, but I don't have it in my room. I unplugged my box, I took it off, I rearranged my TV stand. I was like, I love Shadowhunters, I love When Calls the Heart, but because I'm usually playing, because When Calls the Heart is on Sundays, I'm usually playing Old Republic Saturday and Sunday afternoons, because during the week I write, and then Tuesdays I'm usually, and then at nighttime, I play Old Republic Monday through Friday in the afternoons, and then usually at nighttime after dinner, I'm writing, I'm working on my fan fiction, so I'm not going to be watching Shadowhunters or shows like that because I'm working on something else. So it's easier for me to catch it, to just like watch the episodes during lunchtime or something and just do that instead. So it's like, there's no point in me keeping cable. I mean, I love The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, but I just go and watch it on YouTube the next day because I don't want to stay up till 1 o'clock in the morning watching late shows, and most of the time I'm only watching his monologue and like late night confessions and Big Furry Hat and stuff like that. I'm not watching the guest unless it's Star Wars related, so there's like no point. So I just went, okay, I'm getting rid of cable. Well, my mom's getting rid of cable because it's in her name, but I went ahead and unplugged my cable box. I moved the cord out of my room, and I like it so much more. I have so much room back there. There's not like a humongous tangle of wires. It was awful when I had the cable box. So it was just, I feel so much better. And like I said, my mom's getting us Netflix, so it's not like I'm going to be totally without stuff to watch. So Netflix is coming, so I'm excited about that because that's something I can do up on the island. And honestly, I thought I would miss having cable. I really don't, because like I said, I was barely watching it. Like Monday nights, I would watch Rebels, and then sometimes I would turn it on, and I wouldn't even be paying attention. So it's like, there's really no point in keeping it because I'm not watching it. I'm not paying attention to it. My mom and my brother don't. My mom will turn it on, and she will put it on, and she will fall asleep. So my mom will turn on cable and fall asleep. And she likes watching some shows. Like her favorite show right now is Dr. Pol, which is cool because he's from Michigan. I like it too. But we're not a big TV watching family. Like, it was really bad when we first got cable. I just wanted to watch TV all the time. And I always had my TV on. But lately, it's just been like, there's so many better options and I can always find stuff online to watch later. So I wouldn't. I don't see the point in cable, and it's so expensive, and they keep jacking up the cable price. So if for that same price or cable, we can get Netflix and have like all this stuff that we never knew we wanted. I'm excited because Netflix has like pretty much every single season of Power Rangers minus Alien Rangers. And I am a huge Power Rangers fan. I love Power Rangers. I love Super Sentai, which is the Japanese version. So I'm a huge Power Rangers fan. I love Tommy and Kimberly. I love that. I love Anders and Ashley too. So I really, really, really love Power Rangers. So they have like every single season of Power Rangers, even the really campy ones. So I'm like super excited to see that because that's what I was watching because my dad had Netflix and my dad gave us his password so we could watch Netflix through him. So my brother and I actually love Netflix. It is so awesome. It's cool. So I don't think my brother has had his cable box plugged in for like years. So we're getting rid of cable. We're cutting the cord. Mine's disconnected. My brother's disconnected. The only one who has yet to be disconnected is my mom, and we're picking a day and we're waiting. She has to pick a day because in order to turn our cable boxes in, we have to go to Saginaw to do it because there's no longer a charter office here where we live. They closed it down. I think they closed the one in Bay City down. They only have one in the area right now. That's in Saginaw. So to do this, we actually have to go to Saginaw to turn in the cable stuff. Which is fine because my mom got a Sam's Club membership. So the same day we probably go turn in our cable stuff, we're also probably going to go to Sam's Club. So, yeah. So, change is happening. I'm slowly getting ready. They put up the first load of horses up to Mackinac Island. So, there's some horses back on the island. There are horses there year-round, but they start bringing up the summer ones this time. They bring them up in loads and they take them down in loads. So at the height of the season, there's actually more horses than year-round residents. So we got the first load of horses up on the island. So that means in the coming weeks, I'm thinking I don't want to do it during Holy Week, but I don't think I'll have a choice. I'm going to have to email Miss Myers and say, hey, you got my start date for me? And then I'm going to have to pack like crazy and get myself up there. So before that, I'm going to get The Last Jedi. I cannot wait. Okay, I know The Last Jedi came out on digital, but I want a hard copy of it. And I'm still debating what exactly I'm going to do. Because I have next Wednesday is going to be my big shopping day. And then after that, I'll have money for treats. And Last Jedi is going to be one of those treats. My thing is what do I get? Do I get the version, do I pre-order the version from the Disney Store, which I've had amazing success with Star Wars movies from the Disney Store. It's where I pre-ordered Force Awakens. It's where I pre-ordered Rogue One. They come in these really cool little packages, and they have the lithographs. However, I have no space to put the lithographs up right now. So they are just sitting in a bin under my bed, even though they're really cool, and they're doing that again. And the lithographs, I've seen them, they're not too cool. The ones for Rogue One and Force Awakens were awesome. The ones for Last Jedi are okay. They're not like super awesome. So my thing is, do I really want that? So Disney Store is a maybe, but I'm also thinking about just waiting until the 27th when it's released and going to Target. Because Target is doing a version of the Blu-ray, DVD, and HD version that also includes a steelbook, which I would love because I'm a huge bookworm. And I actually have the art book for Clone Wars, which came with my box set, which I love. So I love that sort of stuff. However, it is expensive, and I don't want to spend too much money, especially since I will have a DVD copy, which my brother says he doesn't really care about having because I just have, if I did get the digital copy, I can, so I don't know. I'm going to decide when I get there. And I have to go there anyway because they have Star Wars lanyards, so. But there's a lot of stuff to do. And it's, like, insane. And I was, like, so excited. And the weather doesn't seem like it's going to be warming up, so. So, I'm going to get going. I'm going to relax. I definitely had to put in some time today on Old Republic because now I have to go back to writing. So, I'm going to get going. You guys, stay safe, stay sane. This will be That will be Friday by the time you're watching this. Have a great weekend, and I will talk to you next week. I'm sending you all lots of love, hugs, and prayers. Bye!